So I just finished the first season of Mob Psycho 100, and as always, I'm going to do like a recap of my thoughts of the season as a whole. I've already reacted to every single episode, so if you want to see that, you could see it on my page basically. But season 1 of Mob Psycho 100, I thought was such an amazing way to kick off the series. Just the sheer character this series has is amazing. Like the style of it, and the humor and the aesthetic, I think all come together to make something really special with Mob Psycho 100. I'm really enjoying it so far. Particular highlights for me, of course, is just Mob when he does has like an explosion, when he does the mob explosion and he turns into an absolute beast, like he did against Teru and multiple others. I just think that visually looks insane, and the music that plays when he's fighting, I love as well. Like, I don't know what it is, like an electric slide guitar, just that noise, bro. It does something to my ear. Like, it itches my brain somehow. But it looks and sounds amazing. Regan is one of the funniest anime characters I think I've ever seen. He's genuinely so fucking funny. Whenever he's on the screen and he's doing like his special attacks or like like conning people, he's just so great, bro. And he has a good heart as well. I think he genuinely does care about Mob. And their relationship, I think, is really fun and interesting. And I'm sort of excited to see where that goes, because is Mob ever going to find out that he's just like bullshitting him, basically? I mean, technically now at the end of the season, he can see spirits. He can see ghosts and stuff, so maybe he'll get away with it now even longer. But I don't know. I don't know how Mob would react if he found out that like he's basically been being conned the whole time. I don't even know if he would care, because he obviously looks up to Regan so much, and he has since he was a kid. He was like the first person to sort of accept Mob and bring him in. I thought that was really lovely. The relationship between Ritsu and Mob, I think, again, is a very cool dynamic. It's very, I think that can go a lot of ways. I think in this season, it was sort of teased that Ritsu was going to be like not the antagonist, but he was going to be like he was going to sort of turn his back on Mob and society. And once he got his psychic powers, I thought he was going to become like the bad guy, but it's sort of not where it went. But I think their dynamic of like Ritsu looking up to Mob, but that turning it into like hatred towards him almost, and jealousy, I thought was really interesting and well done. It was a cool concept. Brotherly feuds are always quite interesting, I think. And then there's Teru, who I think's great, and he's also got I think he's got a lot of potential, because now he's going to be training some other like upcoming espers. So I'm interested to see where they go. You know, the guys that were in not in Claw, yeah, in Claw, the guys that were like sort of getting trained up as soldiers. I think that could go interesting. I wonder if they'll be able to actually awaken their powers. We'll just have to see. But there's also the mystery of where exactly Mob gets his strength from. Why is he so strong? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is he so much stronger than everybody else? And he has that like demon inside of him. If he's unconscious, when it goes to like question mark percent, like it did versus Teru, and he turned into like a demon essentially. Like, what is that about? I feel like there must be some sort of demon in him that comes from somewhere. That's where he must get his powers from. But that's going to be interesting. And then Claw, of course, that has a lot of potential. We've only seen the 7th division. So the guy from headquarters, I think he's going to be like, he's indicative of what could actually happen, because he's obviously very strong. So I think there's going to be a lot of like even stronger members in Claw. I don't know if they're going to be like the overall bad guys of the series, but I think the idea of them like creating like super espers essentially from like raising children from birth to become really strong, I think is a very cool concept. Yeah, there's just a lot of really good ideas in this show, and they're all executed really well. But the main thing about this show, to me, is like the style of it and the humor and the characters. It's just really fun to watch, you know what I mean? And it looks amazing. I'm a big fan of it so far. Basically, season 1, I think, did a really good job, and I'm interested and excited to see what happens in season 2. There's a lot of different directions they can go with it. But yeah, that was the first season of Mob Psycho 100, and next is season 2. So let's do it.